and then walk to hospital. And I walk came. Who ye the day said they are not attending to you. Let me remind you, who can somehow can Ghana form more baby, nipa baku anaide. Who anaide, and now nipa no su anaide. Now Bekano, and the baby with you never had Ghana at heart. Oh, Ghana at heart, enka unko blocky hospital enim. Unim pefe say, baby at the man mo say mo demonstration, and that on mo demonstration war. Your man will cry the key at you. But all public view for your political motive. And uti ana oba hospital anymore. Secondly, what the van say motion video ni here on my left hand side no. What the van be ebe block kwan that kwan no na early in the morning, very early in the morning. Na eko. Very early in the morning na eko. But mo the van ni be eba ho to and ebe block kwan no. And then my traffic near west. It's time me ba area no kakra after now bobe 10 11 day no 12 no. That traffic now intense, crazy. Me confront you na work kan wan betray me. But me ba no na mo football. You are not demonstrating. Match am ho na mo ball. And the police were watching you guys. And nothing that the following day, yeah, police for the towing car above tow Mokano because no one person over block it any beam. Nurses omi nipa. O block it quino. Nurses has to walk and doctors have to walk for a long distance. Doctor Arno Obano only any special a man of special clearance. On my woman no. Yes, sorry, I need the nurses what them. Yes, bad nuts womb. But Yensusu the way ye behave. Sebi wo kra wo ye nipa yi obi aka odi mbone e duru bebi kra also reply we should appreciate our nurses. Yes, we are bad nuts be one or two be but we should appreciate them. And the nurse may juma several months without pay. Or no nurse no yaria. On to me enya free medical health care. Nurse ni the picture be TikTok. Ne say key for medical help.
Usianfo be kaya enchai ana Raf Eko hospital. Na Ridge wono kopie ho no ensem bebere piem ama nurses kura so waboro omo. Raf ababo ntia be kasa eduabo nyina pipim. Ana mpanyifo so omo hospital won so kire se Raf ne ba ro tinchire omu nja obi ahwe na mo hwe ono no Raf no. Omo di CCTV footage ababo ntia. Time will be wura mu anyhow was in nurses ni ye or call munchen call say by any ade or mudini nyina ba bonten a omo kire se Raf na de obeye wo ho no ade any kwanse no ye no omo kire se oba ero so omunja obi ahwe na omo nhwe ono Raf no because ono na wono aba we Raf aba ana nkofo nto chese no masa wo case de enye case ehu entitina nchen kakra ni enhwe omo omanya case emu odu no ye wie beba nchen yesi Raf muni ye akum omo nsem omo kan no ena ma Raf aba bonten a ono so chese ni nyina ya atro na before ye bekọ yes our stories ni nyina so Raf no eba bonten be din komo na before be din komo na ama nurses bi ese Raf no ebo omo sa video
he came in. He wanted us to leave everybody and attend to him. So we explained to him. Raf. Okay. We explained to him. And then he was like, he won't sit down. And my intern told him to get a card. A hospital card. He said, why should he get a hospital card? Because his name must be in the system. Once his name is tied in the system, it should everything should pop up. And my intern said, no, it's not done like that in Ghana. There he was angry because he was told it's not done that. That is not done in Ghana. And he started insulting us. We don't want Ghana to progress. Then he brought out the phone. But initially, I did a pressure dressing for him. Okay. In his finger that he said it was bleeding. It had bled. Okay. The blood had dried. Okay. So I just had to put a gauze on it so that we reassure him. Okay. he wasn't happy about it, so he took off the dressing I did for him.
Okay.
Then I approached him and I told him that I've done a dressing for you, so be patient. We have 2 trauma cases and other cases too are there. We want us to leave them. He got angry and he started yes. So he did this to me. And then when he went out, I don't know where the guys came from. Most of the health workers saw them earlier, so they had flee. I didn't see them. And then they, from my back to my chest, and then they were just.
Did they push you? Were you pushed? Or what did they do? What did they do to you?
Yes, I was hit. I don't know if it was a fist, a tap. I can't describe the.
But what happened to your hands?
Raphael, I don't know. Raph did this to me. He hit me with the phone with the fist, and I even dodged a couple of the fists, and they hit me
all over.
But right now I have a dislocation on my shoulder and some headaches and body pains.
All right, thank you very much.
And to add that, he was telling us he will follow us to our homes and beat us, and if take one life and
you take one life. Actually said that.
Yes.
Okay. We are happy to hear that, and I think this is a very unfortunate situation.
Anyway, and a man Ralph no, and so bad on TV video I watch say, or did you abun out to so because we send call for ye.
How many hours we have spent, and I want you to focus on these pictures I am going to be adding here. Check the time. This was an hour after the whole ignorance and the negligence of medical staffers not doing anything, right? I started recording this. And check details, time. When you see the time, then you realize that the guy had started recording, taking pictures of the actions and inactions of some of the medical staff. They want to get details. I dare them to bring footages. They have a CCTV camera there. Bring a single footage that anybody physically assaulted any medical staffer. I will bear consequences of it. But this is to help strengthening our structures. This is to help break that chain of medical negligence and rudeness of some of our medical staffers. Just because they feel like they are in the medical space, I don't know, either they think they are doing us a favor when we come to the hospital. You're not doing us a favor. We come, it's a chain of responsibilities. I do my own, you do your own, and we keep moving. Regardless of your impunity, regardless of the disrespect, the arrogance, at the end of the month, as far as you are being recorded as part of a Ghanaian worker in our friends say, Ghana labor, whatever, you will be paid at the end of the month, and that salary you are receiving accord you with a level of responsibility. And for this, I am advocating that majority of our wards should be having CCTV cameras. If we had CCTV camera, it is not about people coming there to do things, but at least it would also call the awareness of the nurses and the medical staff that somebody is watching us, and every actions we are putting up in these hospitals are being seen by somebody. So they will actually start exercising caution. There are statements that are coming out very provocating, very filthy, and some very political. We need to fix our systems. But like I said, the black box has been found. I have evidences. Okay? Because before that live video, if you think that that was the only video, I have series of videos, series of recording. Before, what actually triggered the youth to come inside again? They said, Ralph, the fellow Ghanaian, had incited or went to bring some guys. The guys were even there before I go to the hospital. There has been an accident that a motor rider was being rushed to the hospital, and then Ralph was called that Charlie Obi an accident too. Am I at the hospital? I said, no, not to the hospital. Most of the cases I've been hearing, no, they don't pay attention to them. Then let me also go there. Upon my way going, somebody came and crashed my motor as well. And I also ran into an accident that I couldn't even use my bike no more. I have to go to the hospital myself by somebody riding me. And when we go to the hospital, I was even telling them to come down because the other first guy was being neglected in the name of a card. And that I came calming the guys down that they should all leave, and there is evidences in respect to this. The guys left, and after an hour, knowing that I was in there and being attended to, nothing happened. So when I got pissed off and started recording, I stepped out of the emergency and the trauma room, came out, and the guys saw me and was like, oh, senior, Bossu, I did not attend to you. You see, this is the reason why I'm saying that we should put some heat on them. And that was when they got inside. Let's be very honest. And the lady, no saying in Semebubu, and my with that dislocation of shoulder, and then one baby. Me, baby. I'm a traditionalist. I'm a full traditionalist. I believe in the gods of my ancestors. I believe that when I call upon them, they hail to me. And I'm telling you. So be the Sakawa. And you're wrong. I will never, as an advocate, sit down and watch that happen. But if Obi and Pan in Sankau and it's a cooked up to cover up the nonsense that has been happening in the hospital, there are hospital medical staffers finding themselves in a situation they ended up in hospital. The way you treat you, they can even attest to this video that not fair. And even as medical staffers, when who say medical staffers and sana show.
Ralph and Semi or Kai, on Sunchim or the Abeni, was as a nipa menu no money or massam, Ubia one in Chilim or Deba. If yes was Negans, which I say Ralph no, every a year NDC for Busia for be more, or mono seminal a different. It a fierce once what 10 years seminal cry for them say ya politica.
I'm a patcho metro a dear bit go into Mamma King kind germ. Ralph comes from a very strong NDC home in Dunkwao on Ofeng, a very influential NDC people. He grew up at a suburb called Agri Road. His grandfather, the late Adai Jambra, was an NDC MP under JJ's government in Upper Dentra constituency. Boy, his grandfather was slapped in Dunkwao Central Market by JJ for squandering money that was meant for Dunkwao. I am free lorry station. Then another no JJ born in an any so because none in another
corruption while we see any muto.
Nyabotanian to us Ralph's father, Honorable Peter Kofi Owusu Ashia, was NDC parliamentary candidate in Upper Dentra East constituency and later became MCE for the constituency. His father was arrested while still MCE for aiding in Galamsey. Joy News reported the case in 2013, where a citizen here of fighting Galamsey. Ne papa de Peter Kofi Owusu ASHIA 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 Yeche ne papa for aiding in Galamsey 2013.
Wow.
His father again cleared lands for a project without paying compensation to the land owners. Ne papa Konao. His father cleared lands for a project without paying compensation to the landowners. The same Dunkwao, I am free lorry station. The case pended at Cape Coast High Court for years till the court seized all the cars belonging to Upper Dentra East Municipal Assembly. It was Nanado's government that paid the debt and compensation to the landowners. It is pathetic that people don't know this thief, and he goes about calling himself a patriotic person.
Corruption did you
no. So we're a patriotic person. And also fighting Galamsey. Ne papa ne can't change for Galamsey first 2013. Wabosoda. Because I am here fear and can make them and work as say
dear me papa ye yenti, and I may could see a galam say, one more soda. Nina,
Debbie.
Nina, a die jambran sono, cronuntino, Okudun quawafia, the chair JJ, or Danena sum samarakas. Who would left, right. Now, Cronfo, wawu Cronfo. Oba wodi Nina ya Cronfo. Nina obiya ni modun kwa Central Market. Say JJ Papa and then for squandering money. Ne Papa, Peter Kofi Owusu Ashia, ye chain for aiding Galamsey, Join News and the report 2013.
I say, I say, I was running on my corrupt kakra.
Ghana bibi anamo so. And I make no, me blame me obi a doctor for any nurses for hospital hon. And I me blame me because me ntimi won kra pane a me de wo beda. Na wo mebu me. Debi me di bibi be siw so kakra moada.
Na ni asem e da pono so no. E say ya ye kasa die. Omo ye doctors health officials kire say Ralph na de obeye wo ho no. Ekosi sense na no mudi nkomo mo se enya de papa. Ana Ralph no ba wo obeye ye.
Ebe hwe wo yare no. Na ya ma o color code bi so wo no wo yare no ase English ro papa ni ama green based on professional assessment of nurses and doctors. Na ya hwe obi so ni ama ni yellow. Bi a wo de no ase anu o ya kakra. Na esi ni ba ho. Ni e de wa enso ato ba bi. Ne ahwe obi ya ma red ya so wade no emu odin pa nti say esi immediately no yetimi ehwe enti it's based on urgency enya me na me ba ha chasem ehonye OPD emergency department no ye hwe based on the urgency of your disease condition or your presenting a complaint when na oyafo bi aba ho a emse o titri moto so a wenya fracture base of skull. Na mini ya kaso obi anya fracture base of skull. Just ni ti kwan kwan na si so no dompe na di kan no emu abu a eno etimi ekun easy. Eti no omo hwe no. Ana Ralph no omo traje no man green omo so wo ya de ne de enye de we saki bi na atwitwa. Eti no tra ha kakra man na yen si ye ni hwe omo a omo apura no na ye hwe mu ya abehwe. Abantie esebe ane. Just omo nya obia no on measure no. And the next no pass okay. Rotation is your undress sanen sanona rap no onko ye card mra. Rap no say onko ye card ne onko ye ne chena. Na next no enya idea oye enne nko no onko ye card ma so ah. Ye na sa de no Ghana. Enya next for the procure cards. Record department they say onko e card no. Also odi ya wa no odi ya wonam nya se bia bibi ye wa na ze bibi wani su bimu ana de tesa eti ko card ne bra eni oyi ne Ghana card say obenya every information record for no be here bia o Ghana card nso no onye na say ah na nice for your computer si answer ya de prescription ya de hwe aya for no ya so de sa Ghana card ni se mu abeti bi e design information ama and man ko ka say aha Ghana akwesi afari ano otwe ne ho kakra enti no na omo force bia okwakoye card ne kra obi say offer cruise almost like 25 motorbikes obi ati akire almost like 50 tax omo aba hospital ho abe boro nurse kwe the nurse ni aye kana asem na omo boro no de enipa nwotwe emema nwotwe o na me etigu nurse oba ba ko so e boro no
emema nwotwe
Bina say
o say emema nwotwe
Ralph ne ka ho Ralph no kwali bi kan ball no baba wa no e kire say Ralph no bi kan di ni phone e me twede e board in search no me no ka say ni search ai pa fo wa ya ba ne ji ho so
bandage na bobo no bandage na bobo ni nyina ye e bro ni ntia
wanya shoulder dislocation cra wanya right shoulder dislocation
the shoulder omo the pictures na eto so nti omo a hwe wo YouTube no mobile be hu the nurse in question no bandage abobo ne nsechi na aho se de doc e yes doc to aso mame
aha e ti say ne wo do order syringe mu ne nsa da syringe mu da just right shoulder no are dislocated and ne nsa no benkumu ka no nso no the rich area on so no Ralph no the phone and then inside a boy on so abopumbunyano ne ade enti no address hon ababa wa say pain o mu no ye receive pain ye access pain be decide say from 0 to 10. 0 means no pain, 10 means the severest form of pain. The pain no on fast insanity or say 8 and never a doctor for him 8 means
8 over 10
8 out of 10.
Hey,
the pain assessment, and that's the level. Our bra and ne cranoa, the hospital that can actually do ne crowd the asset, no way kaka. So if you have a trauma, Mamma Nipabi, at the Emrasho, some I had your mope.
Individual no boys na e bowra ho no Ralph from no money na ba hospital hosa
Pepe, the woman no.
Hey,
Ralph no from no and the master and Nipa in Abura hospital hall.
Nana Ralph no mo de accident victim bi na ba ho na say ono na ne nsechi atwitwa say de wo ka no e no de ba hospital ho
ono no nsechi atwitwa yes so omo koye no drug whatever say no mo no ready ni bi o say dey o enti no omo koye no drug campaign no omo ba no yes so obi di moto e bo branch bi and omo de ba hospital ho.
Oh, okay.
So enti no omo show no at say the guy was receiving treatment and doctor for kan ho hia nurse for kan ho hia. And the Ralph no said no atwitwa no ono so de ba ho na chi ne sechi keke na atete kaka and o de ba ho. Oh, it was so munyai omo show no and am show no. It is all your video no kra na aya fo bi wo kra ya hye ne cast ya hye ne piu o ka se o abranche ne onya de oye na ono kro ba no mo ahwe no. So just say yenyai Ghana for because ono wedi ka Ghana for ni bi emo ate don no enipa. E jomo a nurse for ni video for no hwe omo no de omo emo a yenya omo mu no no e na keze oye Ghana ni e aka nyire fi Burkina Faso ni ba enti no yen show no na ne ho nto no na kokko ye card bra o se nurse na nko ye card ma. I mean, what kind of entitlement behavior is that? Oh, yet your mom and nipa be person of just money or more than answer. And the who be saying that yes, no, yes, but the American children are different. You see, I'm not by 48 hours. Any hospital leadership, no, they should apprehend the guy, they should arrest the guy and his accomplices. Otherwise, we will advise ourselves. And we mean it. But this is not the first time, Obi. This is not the first time.
Yeah.
Young man be juma or emergency or illness and or can somewhere to see or this is the third time na nim only duty grade on kai now this is the third time obi abeboldness or almost machineness soon pam come baby. I mean, what kind of behavior is that? And then the condition of service I pay man next body drive I can't say more to one amount now omo my some best several of mine every media no most of bro now a man or bromo. Don't go male nurses in Ibiso. And then that's a be. What kind of behavior is this? Are we turning this country into a banana republic or what?
Very well. Doc, is it also the case, because I know Enra, the Ministry of Health, I am a mother ministry, issue statement. Amongst other things, ministry as a matter of urgency, the ministry is taking immediate steps to beef up security at the Greater Accra Regional Hospital to ensure the safety of staff, patients, and the general public. 2, investigate the circumstances that led to the reported delay in care and address any gaps that may have contributed to the incident. And ministry in Swaka said, the ministry reiterates that the safety and protection of healthcare workers remain a top priority, and it will not tolerate any acts that threaten their well-being or disrupt essential healthcare delivery. The Minister for Health, Honorable Kwabena Minta Kando, has since visited the hospital and has been given a first-hand information. He assured management and staff of the ministry support and protection, and also we call on the public to exercise patience, cooperation, and mutual respect. And I think in this statement, it was not captured here, say, or more for me committee, but subsequent interviews, the minister said we're putting a committee together to investigate in Samoa a course. Adia Bakwe striking me in this statement, and they said ministry said they want to investigate the circumstances that led to the reported delay in care. Not just most members in our hospital may have contributed to the course. Hey.
I've taken my so also first thing, okay, first, at least first, third, and fourth point, it makes sense. And now, and what are the security implications? Why you can't be proper behind country? They can't say, well, I mean, they are trying to beef up internal security. The police, they have a police post close to the mortuary and all that. All those people were there, and I thought they were in see it. And the security situation has not been improved, and we are not happy about that. At the time, here, my tiny second point, Minister, who said there are systems over there. If he doesn't understand, he should get somebody to educate him. And I make a choice, say, triad system, so they are there. Yes, Obi, don't buy out, maybe can't buy into the shame.
Yeah, Doc, I get you, but I think because
triad Joe, Nia, who said, Oyariano, immediate care, and I say, delayed care as compared to others. If you are not immediate care, they will attend to you immediately. So, by time, actually, others, and they will neglect you. They will give you first aid or whatever, but they will attend to other people who need more a year. It doesn't mean that they are delaying whatever. So that statement doesn't make sense to me at all. It doesn't make sense. Whoever wrote that statement doesn't even understand the hospital system. Or a farmer resident. What kind of life is that? Meanwhile, you are called disaster when you told your boss I am for statement. Sunday, no, your man for call, and then my man for to call. And then you call any hospital directors now for Casanova. What delay? Now, what banner a month for you in the whole get a fracture base of scar near Fender? We any passing wine. No, like I said, there is system delay. What kind of delay? There was no such delay. They went strictly by the lay down protocol. And then just said, Ralph, now that's you. Obiat near fracture base of scar near Fender. What's your name? Then you the minister. See, what is even more annoying is what the minister did. His statements ran contrary to his posture. Ralph now, or no, this answer and phone, embrace. Look at the pictures on social media. He affectionately embraced the rap guy, somebody who has been fingered as the perpetrator of that heinous crime. You embraced him, and then the guy whispered into his ears, and he was smiling. Whether it was setting or whatever, how did the guy go to know that the minister had come there? I'll rush about her immediately.
Yeah, Doc, I get your point, but I just wanted to draw your attention, sir. In all of this, it is the Minister of Health we are talking about. Some of the statements might sound a bit too harsh. As far as Oyo sector minister, you should be minded by that.
I agree with you, Obi, but you see, Papa, how can you treat nurses like this? It's a curse. Look, case of disrespect. You go and embrace the very guy, and look. Initially, he was being defended. So, management. It's not true. Look, respect. I mean, who do you go to the woman now? I don't know what you're saying.
Very well.
I mean, only for and Yamnan said, "We no work out Cristiano. I can embrace no respect. Is it certain?"
Very well, Doc. Yabasha said you can statements by would get the statement and then we read. But of course, my position one man clear. 48 hours said the guy should be apprehended. Now there was a question and twice on the ancient. Mama nase bibiani ebesamba bidin komobio. Why?
So amami akwenya. Beka bibina enko ya pachami. Masa enzambu wa yenyina Ghana fu. Obi fe Burkina Faso di ba Ghana. Ate, ofoso wa ba abari yenyina bia. Doc
Matemedase. He is the General Secretary of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, Dr. David Tinkran Chum, or a General Secretary at the Association, Motesi AD Nkomo. He is clearly not a happy man this afternoon. But so kind will be speaking to the Minister of Health himself. In some way also the Tujano Watimi Edia Tuja. In a related development, I told you earlier, sir, there is also another association, a union of professional nurses and midwives. I'll come and read your statement. But let me get to speak to the Honorable Minister in charge of Health, MP for Juaboso constituency, the Honorable Kwabna Minta Akando. Honorable Akwabe Kosi saying Suni.
What did you so?
Now, what poem you dear?
Yami Adom.
ye danyame ase enti we de minim se enro utu anamon wankasa wo de wani kokohwe de course so ewo the Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Following your visit, no announcement say set up a committee to look into what happened. But your statement our PRO issue say the ministry would investigate the circumstances that led to the reported delay in care and address any gaps that may have contributed to the incident. That sounds more initial investigation say delays be by healthcare delivery and I was a nurses never patient about one
alleged.
Okay. 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 I say investigate the circumstances that led to the reported delay. You so reported delay in care and address any gaps.
Yes. So, in other statements, the words reported and then alleged were used interchangeably.
Okay.
And so, it's one of the feedback we had.
Okay. International say based on some feedback ninti and investigations no ebe focusing on any delay that may have occurred, right?
Okay. Say yen share nkomodie na so yi na obi anti ase.
Very well. Very well.
Say akosha ase fin.
Very well.
To obi a wo follow on ti ase. Say weekends no same be AC ewo Ridge Hospital. In general I Monday and and particular to no na me so ma 18 so mon ko no mon ko share the AC wo. The based on the report na me nya from the first team me small more ho no. Na ho akohia say was say me ankasa the follow up because one of the issues ne say na health workers are more are demoralized and then they were feeling insecure. Nti na was say me ko no mo kasa na pe nyema bi gu akwa. Nti me ko ho ene wo no mo kasa e ko share victims no. Ye no ye meeting the security of the place. Nti ye the nyema gu akwa to beef up the internal security. Assigning IGP so aiding komo abra ye hwe aposi for so say on betimi I take care of the place for the meantime. And the possible so no they form a committee to investigate the whole incident, including the alleged delay yapekeno. Into the committee, comprises of about a 5-member committee, medical doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, auditor, and then HR person. And they are constituted a committee among 1 week to look into the matter. But the one here I want to put on record, and it's irrespective of the level of provocation, their course should be no. Dear little coin say or be attacking any health professional in this country. Nobody has that right. No matter the level of provocation. The idea was a source or so. And idea, remember our precedent we abewo no be abusua so this asebe men semni. That one it's a no. So far, that is the progress.
Okay, and I think one thing in so some of the nurses any anye ho and say as we speak the person who allegedly orchestrated the attack is walking a free man. People thought say by now some complaints may have been filed for the police to arrest people by now.
I believe Obia or Casano, we need the full information. And sometimes it seems people take advantage of what happens. Almost solely baby, then they'll be running with it. And basta handle situations.
Okay.
Okay. And area many men super war a Ridge Hospital Akasa. And I'm the detailed full report on the Akoso the free honor. So what I say, na reporter me want to say yanchi will be I. That's not what it indicates. But what I say,
okay.
And you see in some now you know there was a criminal aspect. Post for and the and I don't intend to interfere. I was a mrano, a funny quemu, now mrano so and you will be if you say when you know mrano need. And I so as a ministry or as a health sector and also yes you heard the investigation aspect and so there are true legs and to be about the culture I would say yanchi will be in this matter no yeah you will be a sabi when then arguing say one solution to the matter now I think that
but I think Obia na man for say anka by now ya cheno Ralph no has he been arrested?
Let's leave the police to do their work. So what I say, I believe the Obia, I don't want to mention this, but Obia and who bones are same way I think that the police must do their work in Amrano and as a minister responsible for the sector, there was a media. I don't think say Obi Uti catch them say and I took steps and I can confidently tell you that the sector is on top of the issue. I in the place say will be by and hostess maybe saying no, we are in charge. Why? See, I believe say the report actually say the system is running. I mean in person may go into details, but I received briefing from the man in charge at the hospital and one after the other. Yeah.
The other thing, and I saw the video on social media, and I feel me follow up on commentary and man for Emma, especially on that video. You were seen in the video hugging and greeting the suspect, in this case Ralph. No, would you say, sir, maybe that was a moment of indiscretion on your part?
Obi.
Yes.
As a public officer, as a leader, you'll be and I respect everybody's view. But I can do one thing at a time. Obi, how can you tell me, say, a minister for the sector? I'm a minister for the citizens and I'm a minister for the health workers at the same time. As someone see, Mathieu one side, and even when I met them, the catcher almost said, this is your side. And I'll have the opportunity to listen to the other side. Me no muye meeting you me no. And I'm share the other party. No, but share me no attendance. I'm say comment here. It will be. Na better watch me craft when the panel business. A better can watching the side of the story. I cannot do that. It be a war about me, yes, sir. It does not necessarily mean say the first time I cherry panel actually say there was a million and a more was a me too. I mean, Obi.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, I get you. But sometimes, for the optics, when there was a nurse na and bandage board and sunny adeno say ohusa video na, what will run through her mind because this is her minister.
Here nurse na bandage board corner. There was a here no part say assembly see no. Minister Nankasa Mubashe and the China Quine Bechiano, Bisana Num assured, a man, reassured. That is what should be very important to have a lesson. You disagree with me?
No, I think it's a fair point. But again, I mean, for the optics,
Obi, for the optics, me didn't you say, Muamukroya, take it from me. If I had done what you are saying, by now, there will be a section or more Sufi somebody disagree with me. I won't do that, and that is not my style.
Yeah.
So what I say, I'm very, very, very sure. Say, some year the walk I can the conversation is different. But I feel say, answer na sembia esia na ojuma. You must not have emotions. We are premier. We jina mfimfini. And the moment ube buya afabi for no pe. You are prejudiced. So what I say?
It's true.
In this case, adia enya mesu so krano and the physical attack involved. But cause them me outrightly. You see, so where is this issue of say I could be no per camera damiso? No, be attending such a better me. Or better some gumasum. I want person be a better. How will I even know the
information on
the bottom of the matter? Or better, so video no.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
I would say, also not or stretch.
Whisper go as me, sure.
So how do you expect, say, as a minister of the sector, no? Make come on a I mean, I can't do that. I believe you should be fair to me.
Very well.
That is the answer of the
yeah. And this is here, the nurse in question said, man, all the assurances near Dene and Neshene Bibiano is something the minister would want to, the ministry would want to take charge of that, right?
But I say,
nurse na or na or yeah. A victim of the attack now, bandage, and I am ashamed it's something the ministry would take care.
I assured her yesterday. And she catch her. I know the better honka, but you're very same near pay the Pumasibre. And it is in BI, the arrival at an son. You remember when you so much.
Okay, because our colleagues in Parliament, minority caucus are a war. The minority caucus, actually, a issue statement is signed by Omo ranking member on the Health Committee, Dr. Nanayao, a free year, and they are also calling on the Ghana Police Service to immediately investigate this incident and take the necessary legal action to deter future occurrences. They are calling for the arrest of the young man, Ralph St. Williams.
That is fair.
Okay.
I have absolutely nothing against it. It's fair. Fair, as I see, near same Maranya. Maybe they can in different ways, but maybe can say Maranya.
Yeah.
So if the Maranya will mean arresting somebody, but you say the same thing.
But how would you respond? Samekase, I expected my Minister of Health to personally call on the Ghana Police Service to arrest.
I did in the interview.
Okay.
But the year or more than no more cutting you. I did. I was so specific. I did. I think that if I have the video, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I did. I didn't miss point at all. But then I catch on. But yeah, you'll be there no better. So what I say. I remember last week incident you see, and I make I was grieving, and media for the bloggers, the brave. There were more than 50. The film me come see BI and the phone and the camera is ready. And I'm sorry, me come home. I didn't want to grant any.
Yeah. I think I saw that video.
And also by Yasem. and also by Yasem. Okay, say Yasem. Okay, say Yasem. Yeah, me say you.
Wow. Mate inti Bibiania Yebesan Swedi. Why?
And you see, Obi, I'm taking personal interest in this matter because of one thing.
Okay.
Nempese Sadi Webabe presidency the other Ghana has said Upia wo kwan na uko hospital be now in your own wisdom no and in your own right no. If you say health professional BIDB you will take the law into your own hands. That will not be tolerated. Not at all. Under normal circumstances, I will leave this conversation and answer this communication to the communication outfit.
Okay.
But I want to speak to this matter myself so that we don't tolerate this thing in any place, in any of our health facilities. No. You know my position on how, when it comes to health professionals, I won't treat patients. Yeah. You know my position on it.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yes.
I'm very, very strong on those things. But it doesn't mean that to be crying on that thing we are. No. We will not condone that. Not at all.
Yeah. Honorable Mamenasi, Bibiani Ebesia didn't come up you. Why?
Okay, all right.
Etiabusia asem no aye no ho something which is there. Obia woni dia walker. Enim de see ye. Amanfo so ma courage go anya experience be very bad. Omo kom fo wu. Omo so adi nkomo. Rafo so wanye ne sa, omo so waye ne sa. Yesi enkoche no, omo si enja no. Menim de besi at the end of the day. The course wu hu ne sen. Ohwe ya na say nye. Obetimi no comment section. Me din de Ekuonaba. No first that betima subscribe to my channel no for more videos.
How to use the laser home kit. First, Apply the gel directly to the tooth surface as demonstrated on the video. Second, connect the light to your phone using the USB provided. Leave the light shining on your teeth for 16 minutes. Fourth, rinse your mouth and the mouthpiece with water, cold water. And lastly, smile. Using the toothpaste separately. Brush twice daily with the toothpaste. Bear in mind, this product is not suitable for pregnant women, breastfeeding mothers, and children under 18 years old. Enjoy!
I am cheerful. So we'll pay a sifita structure of the and the enough for Wokodom unique laser whiten. Any tea stains, coffee stains, smoking stains to be a unique laser whitening product. Ebe yini nyina free summer kama. The oyan is so befraying. I was 079-9979-2330. Unique laser whitening or say Muni Seso.
Abone fonti. I was so more bambo here. Na me papa mu de. Pro Technologies. And me come from my Ane Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yeton esa install CCTV cameras in the South Ghana and NASA brochure now fear Ghana. Now beso CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and in South. We CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and intercom, and satellite TV, home theater, so pebiato, and awato, and opesebe install them out. Pro Technologies and what's our frame. National so. Say Fidya nyina from America bochime nti sane papa na padia man nwene ho na ne bo anso da form ne general construction so pese si fie di mawo say ya bansoro dantia so wa hyase na pese ewie di bawo ana afa na pese si di mawo no woni en eninsa wo so ne de wo mu ne se ye no nyina ne wa bochime mu ha ene branch e wa Ghana na enim obra wo bre nti so sika fa ensemu a sro bia nim wo dad da e dan bi apese osi pride bia. And when she saw here solar power, and a bamba wants and send the idea. Only Pro Technologies, and Miss our so. Yeah, smart home. I'm back from Fidya person show fee. And now intercom, if do juma. Any essential interior decoration. Yes, Sufi and a mount. And now I Sufi. Now Pessi CC hold the mawo. Say a your office. You be travel neat. Me a car tracker. And a GPS. I'll bet media track your car. Be a car and then be a bet my hair a phone so. And where just what phone Fidya be. Now who can first install it. And now the settings. Yeah, be a Your Ghana office ewo Ashie Adenta Dodo Road Yene CBG ene DNMhwe. For information or WhatsApp +1 401 7570 300 and +1 401 6992 254. Pro Technologies. Customer satisfaction is our topmost priority.